The bells are ringing in Provincetown, and it's time. It's that time again. It's Thursday. I'm in a t-shirt. It's hot. And thank you so much for tuning in to Zoe Lewis and the Social Distances. Tonight, it's the Provincetown special. Hi, everyone. Let's get you in the mood. If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Yeah. Well, if you like the taste of a lobster stew, served by a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Winding roads that seem to beckon you, fields of green beneath the sky of blue, church bells ringing on a Sunday morn remind you of the town that you were born. If you spend an evening you'll want to stay, watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. You're sure to fall in love with beautiful and dangerous old Cape Cod. No, you should still come and visit. It's very safe. It's very safe. And we love you. Welcome, welcome, beautiful people. There's all sorts of friends out there. Sarah Lee's out there. Joanne Corsano's out there, David Liberace's out there, Christopher's out there, and we have a show for you. We have a sweet show for you. We only have 2 more shows this summer, and we're going to, well, for a little while, we're going to do a Bastille one next week, then we'll take a break. We might do a Midsummer Madness show, and because there's so many people in town that I could encourage to come and perform through the window. We have New Jersey out there, we have Connecticut, we have Bourne, Dennis, we have South Carolina, Neil Calkin. Where are you from? Please, can you write and tell me where are you from? There's so many people who tune in every week, and I do love you. So tell me where you're from, and please share this, because, you know, it's nice to get it around. Provincetown. Who's been to Provincetown? There's many of you who've been to Provincetown, but there are some people who haven't. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to give you a few Provincetown facts on the tip of Cape Cod. We all do this. It's the landing place of the pilgrims. A lot of people think Plymouth was the landing place, but no, they came to Provincetown first in 1620 on November the 11th, 400 years ago. We were meant to have big celebrations in town this summer, but because of COVID, all of those are not happening. But the pilgrims, they left after 6 weeks of being here because it was too sandy. Can you believe? It was too sandy. I think it was too gay for them personally. But I mean, look what they were wearing. They fit in beautifully. Anyway, they signed the Mayflower Compact here, and then they headed off to Plymouth. Provincetown's a Portuguese fishing and whaling community. A lot of people came from the Azores and Cape Verde. I was playing Cape Verdean music before this. In 1873, the railroad came to Provincetown. Look, the railroad, it went all the way to the pier. And look at the schooners. That's how people came to Provincetown. I have a great old photo I have on my wall. Here is another one of the train going right. Can you imagine arriving from far away? And that's where you end up in a beautiful, right by the sea on the train. I love it. I think we should bring the train back. Apparently, in the old days, you could rent a studio for $50 a year. And the artists came because of the beautiful light. In 1920s, Provincetown was one of the largest artist colonies in the world. Charles Hawthorne had a painting school. Motherwell came here in the later days, Jackson Pollock. 1916 saw the P-Town Players, the birth perhaps of American theatre with Eugene O'Neill. He put his plays here. His first play, Bound East for Cardiff, was put on in Provincetown. I know, you're fascinating. You're like saying, get on with some music, Zoe, aren't you? Well, as well as all of this fascinating facts I'm giving you, the beauty is incredible. 90% national seashore. So for those of you who haven't been, I think you should all come here, but after COVID. Oh, look, we love you, we love you, we love you for tuning in. It's a beautiful, hot summer night. I'm sure it's hotter in Mexico. Who's in Mexico? Anyone in Mexico? Oh, who do we have? Colorado, it's hot there. And Boston. Hi. Louisiana, Atlanta. Nigel and Chris in England. It's not hot there right now because it's chilly. Well, not chilly, but it's night. We have the Pink House concerts in Colorado. I love you. We have Claire. I can't read that. Claverack. That's New York. That's David Sakosh. I love you. And we have Robert, who's a great artist. Southborough, Massachusetts. Ithaca. And more UK. Thanks for staying up, everyone. All right, Provincetown. Let's sing a song. And the natural beauty is incredible. And well, David and Christopher, they love this song. Natalia Zuckerman, incredible musician in upstate New York, or in the Catskills. This is for you. And anyone who enjoys a bit of nature. You know, after this, we're doing our early shows. And then we rush to the beach and we watch the sunset. The person who's going to play with me in a minute, it's her aim to see 60 sunsets this summer. And you know when the sun sets, the moon rises. And in French they call that entre chien et loup, between dog and wolf. The dogs go to sleep and the wolves wake up. You've got to take risks to find true beauty. And in these times of COVID, why don't you all try and see as many sunsets, socially distancing, as possible. Sing with me, everyone. Da 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 da. Hello, Rox. Da 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 da. Hey, da 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 da. Hey, da 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 da. That's Roxie Layton, everybody. When the sun takes off her hat and she sinks into the sea, you can almost taste the oranges and reds, believe you me. And all the lamps turn on and the flowers close tight, and the golden naked moon enters the still blue night. When dog is about to meet wolf, it's a beautifully dangerous time, and it feels like the edge of the world, and I feel so happy that you're mine. I can smell the summer air, rose hips and skin, and the sound of wings around my head as the birds fly in. So I'm shaking off the sand in this salty little town, 'cause anything is possible if we just slow. Sing with me. Da 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 da. Hey, da 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 da. And again. Da 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 da. Take it away. What about that, Roxanne? One more. Snazzy. Yeah, rocks. When dog is about to meet wolf, it's a beautifully dangerous time, and it feels like the edge of the world, and I feel so happy you're all mine. So close your doors and windows, or just decide to let it in. But when the owl is on the prowl, that's when the stars start to sing. So I'm shaking off the sand in this salty little town, 'cause anything is possible if we just slow down. I guess we're slowing down now, aren't we? Sing with me. Da 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 da. Hey, da 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 let's have a big hand. I haven't given her a big hand for a while. Roxanne, there we go. But she's not meant to touch it because we're being very safe and socially distanced around here. And I'm going to put my glasses on. Do we have Katie Lamble in the house? Is Katie Lamble out there in England? No. Romany, magic friend Romany, who's a magician and incredible. We have Margaret Cook, we have Sharon Joy, Terry Cox, Toots. I have so many people to thank. Let's thank Nancy Flasher, Chris Lippincott, Alfred Neal, Casey Warner, Al Fryer, Thomas Blinn, Nigel and Chris, Gary and Joyce. Gary and Joyce out there? Gail Cohen, Deborah Takayuchi. Is my friend Buzz out there? Buzz, are you out there? Haven't seen Buzz yet. Gary and Joyce, you're out there. Hey, my friends. Many more thank yous to come. But you know, it is high summer now in Provincetown. We had so many people come to town last night, and not last night, last week, or it was 4th of July, and it was crazy here, and I wasn't sure how many people came, but there are a lot of out-of-state license plates everywhere to be seen. Just be safe, that's all I have to say. But you know, I run away and hide in my little corners, and I do rather like to go and hide down on the pier, because fishing is to be had. Cape Cod Provincetown's also always been a fishing town. You know, they used to catch so much cod, but now there are no more cod. But there were so many fish, so many codfish that were drying on the old piers in Provincetown that Thoreau said that P-Town had a definite fishy flavour due to the cows eating the codfish heads. The milk, the cows ate the codfish heads and then the milk tasted fishy. There's a little poem that says, Cape Cod boys, they have no sleds, they slide down dunes on codfish heads. Cape Cod girls, they have no combs, they comb their hair with codfish combs. Bones. I didn't really say that right, but you know what I'm trying to say, it's a fishy place. In some pictures of Provincetown, Thoreau said, the persons of the inhabitants are not drawn below the ankles, so much being supposed to be buried in the sand. Well, right now, I'm buried in the sand. You can't see underneath here, but my feet are in the sand. Well, in my dreams, but I don't have shoes on right now. It's a lovely thing. And I'm going to take you down the pier. This is what we do at night to escape all the mayhem on Commercial Street. I go fishing in a town they call Moonlight, away from the bustle of tourists and taffy and pizza and beer. There's a place where I go where the water is swimming with stars by the fishing boats down at the pier. I'm not one for clubbing, I really must say. I feel much more like dancing when I'm underneath the Milky Way. Hold my hand and my heart if you like me, okay. And sing with me, hello, let's go squidding. Everybody, with the grandpas and boys, sing with me. I'm really not kidding. It's full of summertime joys. I got ink on my hands and a jig on the line, and enough in my bucket for time. Let's go squidding with the grandpas and boys. If you've just tuned in, you probably think I'm really weird, and I am, but I like going squidding. But every time, everyone needs to sing next time, because this is so. Maybe raise your glasses. Are you drinking out there? The seagulls are squabbling over a fish head, and top knots one-legged instructions begin. There's a splash of a bass and the lines start crossing, and 200 tentacles are on for their skin. If you tease them a little from out of the deep, you will find that your heart's beating fast for the rest of the week. Wide awake while the trolley cars and the dancing cops sleep. Everybody sing with me! Let's go squidding with the grandpas and boys. With the grandpas and boys. Come on! I'm really not kidding. It's full of summertime joys. I got ink on my hands and a jig on the line, and enough in my bucket for dinner time. Let's go squidding. Everybody, with the grandpas and boys. I think I heard you. And slowly I open my eyes in the morning to the silver mink, the Liberty, and the sweet Josephine. What a night to remember, still damp with the ripe smell of seaweed. And fisherfolk dreams, 'cause I'm not one for clubbing. I really must say I feel much more like dancing when I'm underneath the Milky Way. Hold my hand in my heart if you like me, okay? Ever so loudly, please. Let's go squid, louder, please. With the grandpas and boys. I'm really not kidding. I'm really not kidding. It's full of summertime joys. Full of summertime joys. I've got ink on my hands. I've got ink on my hands and a jig on the line and enough in my bucket for dinner time. Let's go squidding. Watch out with that squid. With the grandpas and boys. Oh yes. Let's go squidding. With the grandpas and boys. I'm glad you all raised your glasses. Thank you, Squidder Extraordinaire. And I'm going there tonight after sunset. I will definitely go squidding. Because you know what? They're in now. They've come in. I have reports that they're in. I have to say I haven't been yet squidding, but I plan to. And I saw hearts come up from Christopher. Gail Lindbergh's out there. Mary King. Toots. Ah, you love that song. Thank you, my darling. Linda Belinsky. Ah, thank you. Thank you always for tuning in, you guys. Thank you as well to Mark Price, Bonnie Strauss, Edith Maillet, or Mallet. I'm not sure how you say your name, but she's French, I think. Sherry Browns, Amy Boyd, my friend out there. Anne and Sue Ellen, Terry Hicks, Carol Baldwin, Kelly, Fallon Buck, Nina, Barry, James, Anne Southcombe. Oh, Phoebe, are you out there? Phoebe Otis. Huge love to Phoebe and to Betty, who is recuperating with her hip. I had a tequila before I played, but not too much. I'm just a bit hyper, I realize. And I sing about slowing down, don't I? So I should heed. Because sometimes it's good to go and hang out with snails. And you know, if you do come to Provincetown and you haven't already, there are some beautiful dunes to climb. And we have, I should tell you, well, I shouldn't give you the secrets, but people do know about the Dune Shacks. In the dunes, there's about, I don't know how many Dune Shacks, 19 or 20, something like that. Look, out in the middle of the dunes. Harry Kemp, who is poet of the dunes, lived there. I've slept out there. This is a great one. This is the Tasha Shack, and Harry Kemp, poet of the dunes, was there. This is a great book. You can do artists' residences out in the middle of the dunes. The clouds were moving so fast. The grass was blowing wildly. Crisp, cold air. It was very busy. Yet nothing was happening. David Forrest Thompson, who did those beautiful paintings of the Dune Shacks, said that. Slow down, everyone, it's okay. I'm officially letting you all off the hook. Me too. Look after yourselves. Because when I take a walk down Snail Road, time stands still. I take a walk down Snail Road, it'll always be there for you, just like I will. Slower than clouds, sure as today, old as tomorrow, and soft in a rough kind of way. Underneath, who knows what we'll find, but there's always a trail of silver behind. When I take a walk down Snail Road, time stands still. Smooth as a shell is the wind on my hand, yellow as hair is the curl of the sand, open as sky and uncovered as bone. I left my watch ticking fast on the table back home. Let me take it out. When I take a walk down Snail Road, stand still. Smooth as a shell is the wind on my hand, yellow as hair is the color of the sand, open as sky and uncovered as cone, left my watch ticking fast on the table back home. When I take a walk down Snail Road, time stands still. Give it up for Roxanne. That's a moon snail. Slowed me down, that song. And it's good to slow down every now and then. Snail Road is the road you take to get to those Dune Shacks. We have Alice and Ellis out there. We have the wolves. Betty Ann, hello. I love you, Betty Ann. Hello, Kate. I love you, Kate. All of the wolves I love. The Abaloos, thank you for tuning in. Olan Quattro, hello, and Nancy in Florida. Nancy Coron, I love you. Ada Snyder, thank you so much. Next week we have the Bastille Day show, and Mark Chenevert on clarinet is going to join us, so I'm very excited. Oh, I'm all mellow now after that. But you know, there's so many ways to come to Provincetown to hear all, or to see all the beauty that I'm telling you about. Sometimes I go on tour, and you know, I'm gone all winter, and I love to play all over the world. Puerto Vallarta, I love you so much. But I always want to come home. I have this pull to me. You know, I'm from England, but there's, you know, I'm a US citizen now, but really I'm a citizen of Provincetown. I always feel that. I came here in my 20s, and I don't know, something, it happens to all of us. You come here once and it becomes your town. I'm a Worcestershire. And there's one road to get here. It's 6, and it's the Route 6. It's an amazing road, and it originally was the longest highway. When they made highways, it was the longest highway from Long Beach, California. Now it's 3,205 miles long, and it comes from, they changed the route from Bishop, California, but it's all the small road, or you could take it all the way. And we sometimes have bicycle riders who arrive, and they turn up and they're very proud because they've made their destination all the way. It takes, you know, all summer long. And apparently it was originally an Indian trade route on Cape Cod, that part of it, which is King's Highway, which is now Route 6. And you know, you've traveled the world, you're coming home, but Lord forbid you should speed on Route 6, because they'll give you a ticket. And if you come here, you stay in the speed limit, because otherwise, they're out to get you. But inside, my heart's speeding to get back here, so I guess this is home now. Too many buses, trains and cars, and TVs in airport bars. Nobody here knows me very well. I've been on the road since New Year's Day, and I'm full of far away. It's time to turn around now, I can tell, 'cause there's a place beyond compare, holds me tight and makes me feel alright, and I'm almost there. I have to pull this up, I forgot. Hang on. There. I'm speeding down 6. I'm speeding down 6. I've been away too long. I've got my fix. Yes, I'm speeding down 6. Speeding down 6. I'm hurrying home. Oh, we're outside Route 6. Here we go. Da 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 da. And sometimes when I'm all alone with just a ukulele and a microphone, there's a feeling gets me by. It's when I first catch sight of the dunes, my heart jumps over the moon and the monument, the monument, the monument, the monument, the monument is reaching for the sky. There it is. Oh, 'cause there's a place, give it up for the monument, beyond compare. Holds me tight and makes me feel alright, and I'm almost there. Sing with me. I'm speeding down 6, speeding down 6. I've been away too long, I've got my fix. Yes, I'm speeding down 6, I'm speeding down 6. I'm hurrying home. Sunset under a mackerel sky, lilac, iris, bluebell, aster. I'm watching the days go by. Da 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 da. It's a busy highway. Buses, trains and cars and TVs in airport bars. Nobody here knows me very well. I've been on the road since New Year's Day and I'm full of far away. It's time to turn around now, I can tell. 'Cause there's a place beyond compare. Holds me tight and makes me feel alright, and I'm almost there. Everybody sing! I'm speeding down 6, speeding down 6. I've been away too long, I got my fix. Yes, I'm speeding down 6, I'm speeding down 6. I'm hurrying home. I'm hurrying home. We were going to have a gentle ending, but who cares about gentle endings? And thank you so much for tuning in. Did you like Speeding Down 6? Usually we have a whole band doing that. Oh, I wish I could sing. But that was very much fun, very much fun. And gosh, so many drivers on the thruway in our backyard. Can you believe? But people don't always come to P-Town on by car. They come by boat. There's ferries. There's a little aeroplane that arrives. And, well, I mentioned the people who ride their bicycle all the way across the country. I'm not sure if I could probably ride my 1945 Western Flyer across the country. And this is my song about my old bicycle. And I love to take my old bicycle down Commercial Street, past all the tourists. This is the one that I wrote, well, waving to everyone. Hello, hello. Going to the beach. I had a bit of an accident, but we won't go into the story. But come on, let's jump on our bicycles. Hey. Hey. On my bicycle, I can speak to everybody on Commercial Street. I'm gonna ring my bell. It's a sunny day and the ocean's calling. Get out my way. Hey. Hello seagull, hello ice cream, hello Ellie, hello Vala Jean, hello trolley, hello truck, hello poodle, don't push your luck. On my bicycle it feels so good, terrorizing the neighborhood. I'm gonna race the pedicabs, dodge the cars, it's the middle of summer, no handlebars. Hello policeman, hello Pauline, hello fisherman. Fisherman. Hello, Muscle Queen. Hello, ladies. Hello, gents. Lemonade for sale for just 50 cents. Hey. On my bicycle, tip off the land, riding around on a pile of sand in a dizzy July and August bliss. All I know is it doesn't get better than this. Hello stroller, hello car door, hello pizza, oops, hello floor, hello honking, hello frown, New York plates, you better slow down. Hey. Hey. On my bicycle I can speak to everybody on Commercial Street. I'm gonna ring my bell, it's a sunny day and the ocean's calling. Get out the way, get out the way, come on, get out the way, please get out the way. Hey. Thank you. So many of you have heard me do that one before. I mean, we have thousands and thousands of bicyclists in Provincetown. The bicycle shops are open now. And a lot of the people, well, that I mentioned, Vala Jean Merman, for instance, is a drag queen who performs here every summer. And she is going to do a show outside. There's a few shows outside. I think I'm going to have 2 outside shows this summer. And, I couldn't say the word outside. Hang on. If I have a cup of tea, that helps. I have 2 outside shows this summer. Oh, hills are alive with the sound of music. There's love in the air. There's love always on Commercial Street in Provincetown. There's love out there. Well, what I'm trying to say is Provincetown is a premier gay marriage destination. And Edie Windsor was a friend of mine. She's the one that overturned DOMA. And in 2015, gay marriage became legal in all 50 states of the United States. Now, Massachusetts, we had it a bit earlier, but now across the whole of the United States. And I remember the celebration very well. So people get married now in Provincetown. We still have weddings. I mean, smaller ones on the beach, I've been noticing. And sometimes it's not so easy when people get married, I have observed a few brides and grooms. Not yet. But thank you. I observed one there. I mean, 2. Here's a song from 1928 which will tell you what I'm trying to say. Okay. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. Oh, I haven't lusted before. What's going on out there? I'm going to start from the top. Another bride, another June, another Sunday honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice.
I know I do.
It's really killing, he's so willing to make a picture, a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest. Think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making. You have a baby. Let's see your baby. Can I see your baby better? Familiar. It's a curly baby, it's not straight. Alright. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? She feels neglected, and he's suspected of making Whoopee. She sits alone most every night. He doesn't phone her, he doesn't even write. He says she's busy, but she says, is he?
Is he making whoopee?
Sure. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. Some judge who thinks he's funny says,
Now suppose I don't.
he says, now.
Make it.
He says, now pay 6 to her. The judge. He says, now judge. What if I fail? The judge says, budge right into jail. You better keep her. I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. You better keep her. I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. Thank you. Can I have another swanny whistle? Can I show me your whoopee? Come here.
Whoopee.
Give us a whoopee. Come on, groom. Thank you. Because I'm sorry I lost it during that, but sometimes we run these shows, practice very quickly, and they're not in their outfits. So I'm sorry. We should do it in the outfits. I haven't seen the cigarette girl dressed in a bridal outfit like that before. So that was wild. But anyway, I think it's time to talk about nature. And look, I was looking through my books. What whale watchers want to know. Will we see a whale? I don't know. But highly likely, because we have a lot of whales out there. And before Sarah Kettlears, do hope we get to visit you. I hope you come and visit. Can't wait, be there in a week. Jane Bunker, hooray! I love you, Christopher. Nancy, Speeding Dan 6. Oh, everyone, good. All speed Dan 6 and CS. Now, I don't think the whale watchers are going. Who knows if the whale watchers are going? Are they? Yeah? Yeah. They are. They're going. We have humpbacks. We have all sorts. We even had, can you believe, a blue whale was off Truro, which is the next town down. Incredible. And there is a whale, the right whale. We have right whales too. And they are the most endangered, or one of the most endangered whales. The North Atlantic right whale. There's only 400 left, ladies and gentlemen. There are threats of entanglement, vessel strikes, ocean pollution. The blue whale, by the way, was 76 to 100 tons in weight. But the whole thing is we need to look at, you know me, we have to look after our beautiful nature. If anything we learn in these times, it's to look after nature. We need to be told. And the right whale, why was it called the right whale? When the Portuguese whalers were in here, it was the whale that when you killed it, it floated up so they could get it. They would come to the top of the surface. Also, there were no left whales too. But there's a great centre of coastal studies here, and I highly recommend you to donate to them. Oh, I'm just calming down after that last song. Pretend I'm a whale right now, will you? The whales sing. Sometimes you can hear them sing. Let's have a little whale sound. I think they're saying, look after us, please. I always have been right, said the whale, can't you see? You keep me up at night because you harm my family. The sky's gone grey and my heart has too. And when I'm extinct, do you think you'll say you knew? The future's looking grim, we're all in decline. The humpback and the fin, but the worst fate is mine. The climate's changing, the balance is wrong. The ocean is crying, drowning out my song. Da, 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 as quick. It was just fine until those humans came. And now I'm tangled up in line, and I'm running out of time. Can you not see the truth behind my name? Yeah, Rox, keep going. Yeah. Oh, I always have been right, said the whale. Can't you see? Give it up for Rox. You keep me up at night because you're my family. I always have been right. I always have been right. I always have been right. I always have been right, said the whale. Listen to the whales, everyone. They are right. Give it up for Roxanne. I think we need a big, I don't have a big hand, but I have. Applause, applause, applause. Thank you, everyone. Who's out there? Sarah Lee, are you still out there? Mary King's out there. Melinda Atzman-Crusting. Sarah Lee's there. Beth and Kiki, hi. Oh, it's hot, isn't it? Is Katie Lamble out there? No, I bought Katie Langle a Twix because she said that when I was a little girl, she went to school with me. Apparently, I always shared my Twix with her. My mum would send me to school with a Twix and I'd give her half. Good job. She's my friend for life now, aren't you, Katie Lamble? Katie, are you there? Kate Wolf's out there. Hi. All right. Just a few more for you. Did you enjoy Roxanne's whale sounds? I think we need a hornpipe. Have you got a hornpipe for us here on the sopranino? I love featuring Roxanne to do some recorder, you know, impress. I can't say it. Fancy recorder. Go for it. One more. Roxanne. It was very impressive. We should have had the cigarette girl doing the hornpipe. Well, please come to Provincetown. You know, we have so many marvelous characters here. You know my eyelash lady? I was just telling someone on the beach, though, about the flying neutrinos. See this? This is a craft that arrived years ago in the Provincetown Harbour. And it's called Son of Town Hall. And it came from New Orleans. It floated all the way from New Orleans, or it floated. I mean, it arrived, and Papa Neutrino had tons of kids, adopted or waifs and strays, and they all performed outside Town Hall as little whippersnappers. And now they've grown up, and there's a great band in New Orleans, or I have got some of their CDs. I love the Flying Neutrinos. Here's another. It sort of fell apart. This is a later rendition of the Flying Neutrinos, but there's so much wild and wonderful history here. Once I was playing at the Muse in the winter, the open mic, and Papa Neutrino turned up and sang. And I found Ingrid Lucia in New Orleans. She is one of the Neutrinos, and it was a dream come true. It's P-Town history. All funny people come here. Hello. Here we are. You should all come. It's all about being yourself here. You know, I I'm trying to, in 1 hour, tell you about the history and all the things that have inspired me to live in this beautiful, gorgeous place and accepting place, and to call it my home. And, the Portuguese music is great, the Portuguese community is great, a lot of them have left. We have a Portuguese festival usually when there's not COVID. I met a lovely lady who married a Portuguese fisherman. She came from Nova Scotia. She made it to 90-something, Charlotte Mata. It was a long time ago. She was my friend. She used to, we used to go out for coffee with her. She lived next to a drag queen. It taught me many things. She was a very kind of proper fisherman's wife. They got divorced, then she married the 5 and dime store owner. And then the Depression came, and she told me stories about this. The Depression came and she had nothing. They had nothing to sell on the shelves of their 5 and dime store. So she got herself together and she made pies. She was an excellent cook, and she made pies and sold them to the fishermen or to the townspeople, and she kept herself and her family solvent. So this is a song I wrote for her. She ended up it was called the Manor in those days, the old folks' home in town, and I used to visit her. Oh, and she'd love a visit, and she would tell me all the pie recipes again and again and again and again and again. It was lovely to reminisce about her pies. So maybe you are baking at home, making pies. So this is for Charlotte, anyone out there who likes a pie. And I need you to scream out the different pies that Charlotte made. All right. Here's her story. Oh, here's a chef. Hello, my name is Charlotte. I live by the sea in a little town, and I know everybody. Everybody seems to know me. I came from Nova Scotia. When I was just a young thing, I married a man and I worked so hard. I never got to dance or sing. Na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na 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 na. Oh. The years go by, I find me another. He got a 5 and dime, heart's full, belly's empty. Come Depression time, the little baby's crying. It's tougher than it has ever been, so I went to work with my mixing bowl, my wooden spoon, and my rolling pin. I made pies, blackberry pies. I made pies, chicken pies. I made pies, pumpkin pies. I made pies, real lemon pies, cherry pies. I made pies, lamb pies. I made pies, green pies. Here it comes, hot pies for the public. All right, we need you to scream loudly, Siggy as well, very loudly. When we get to that bit again. Here we go. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. I greet the winter sun with donuts by the donuts in a pile of shiny hot cross buns. And did you know fishermen's dreams are sometimes spicy, sugary, warm to help them on the roughest ocean through the cruelest storm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, the stars and the moon are shining. A little bit of hope on this dark night that the baby's sleeping. I know everything's gonna be alright. We're gonna get through Christmas, gonna pick the flowers in the spring. Thank the Lord for my mixing bowl, my wooden spoon, and my rolling pin. I made pies,
Blackberry pies.
I made pies, chicken pies. I made pies,
Pumpkin pies.
I made pies,
Real lemon pies.
cherry
Cherry pies.
I made pies, pan pies. I made pies, green pies.
Huh.
Pies for the public. Did you get the huh? Cream pie, by the way, is Boston cream pie. Here we go. Oh yeah. Chef Roxie. Hello. My name's Charlotte. I live by the sea in a little town. I know everybody and everybody seems to know me, and now my hair is the color of a snowflake. I got a couple of aching bones, and there are just too many of us to a room in the old folks' home. Too many to a room, too many to a room. Oh, and I'm not very keen on the food here, but I don't mean to complain. Give me respect and I'll give you love. Don't treat me like a child again. I'm always by this window, so please drop in and I'll tell you the story of my mixing bowl, my wooden spoon, and my rolling pin. I made pies.
Blackberry pies.
I made pies.
Chicken pies.
I made pies. Pumpkin pies. I made pies.
Real lemon pies.
Pies. Cherry pies. I made pies. Carrot pies. I made pies. Green pies. Here it comes.
Hug.
Pies for the carpet. Sorry, chicken. Thank you, Chef Roxanne. Thank you. Well, we haven't done that one for a while. I hope you're doing all right. And we love you very, very, very much. We're coming to the end of the show. I threw my watch away. Yes, here it is. At Snail Road, I lost my watch. And you should all tune in next week because it's our last one for a little while. It is the Bastille Day Celebration. Many of you know that my mom was born on Bastille Day in France, so the whole of France celebrated her birthday, or at least that's what she thought. Then she came to England, so I have all sorts of songs. Bastille Day, I have got a French poodle visiting, perhaps. I've got Marc Chenevert on the clarinet. I have got Sylvie, who is from French Canada. She is going to sing in French. We have many beautiful guests for a last hurrah. Katie Lamble is there. Katie Lamble, this is for you. I just saw it with my glasses. This is for you, Katie Lamble. You rock. Oh, it comes in 4. 1 for you. I'm going to put it here. Okay. Delicious. And 1, this is yours. This is all yours, this whole pack. Thank you. It's very hot here, and that was a sticky Twix. I better wash it down with a cup of tea. Yes, we'll come and visit you, Christopher. We'd love to when it's all... Oh, Twix has toffee in. All over. I wonder if you guys are coming to B-Town. Come and find me and we can social distance. One more song. Don't drop off. Don't go anywhere. We have... Okay, so next week, Bastille Day. And then after that, we may have Midsummer Madness. And then look, I think you're carrying on after Labor Day. But we might faint from heat exhaustion. And there's so many people coming to town. I have to just prepare for this one. There's lots of giggles going on. I am going to miss you when we not do it because it's like crazy this. What are we doing? But you know, you all you've been so supportive and I can't thank you enough and I love you all. And what I'm trying to say is be careful, everyone. Be careful. You know what I mean. So, because sometimes, like last weekend, we had, you know, it was a big party scene in Provincetown. We weren't sure if it was going to, and it was, but as long as people are safe. So we're going to take you, we've been wanting to do this one. You know, we did this during Gay Pride. We did it all, and then it dropped off. The computer broke, but it seems to be working. Hi, Elizabeth Frederick. Hi there. We're going to eat a Twix next time during the show, Katie Lamble. All right, I'm going to take you back now to the 70s, but before we go there, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a classic disco number, a gay disco number. In fact, when I was in England watching it on the Top of the Pops, did I have an idea that any of these people were gay? I did not, but I'm from Rottingdean. But now it's very obvious to me. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, time to try a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man, but you'll need to have dough. You can stay there, and I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. Get nearer. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. We have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. You can do what you feel, but there's one thing I ask. Please, will you wear a mask? Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you've got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself, and this fashion is rather good for the health. Down in P-Town, I am sure you will find many ways to have a good time, that's for sure. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. We have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. Sing with us. Fun to stay at the tip of the Cape. You may fall in love, give away your heart, but please do it from 6 feet apart. Be safe, everybody. Oh, I never thought I'd be playing this song. Give it up for the Leatherman and for the Lumberjack, 'cause we are at the end of the show, and I thank you. But now we have to go. See you next week on the Book of the Face, and together we can make this world a better place. We love you. Let me get my heart. Thanks again for tuning in. See you next week. Au revoir, mes amis. Au revoir. La semaine prochaine. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Take care, everyone.